Hey there guys, so today we have another review and this is a beer from Lagunitas. This is their High West-ified Imperial Coffee Stout. This is a 12% Imperial Coffee Stout that has been barrel aged in High West rye barrels. I'm not too familiar with their stouts in general. I've actually never had their cappuccino stout and I've never had a barrel aged beer from them. This is the first barrel aged beer that has been bottled by them. So really exciting. Let's see how this beer goes. So the beer comes in a nice dark black color. A little bit of brown coming through in the light. Nice brown head on that. Good amount of head on that. Let's get the aroma on this. Yeah, really nice and chocolatey. Good amount of roast. This kind of dark chocolate cacao kind of flavor. Good amount of woody bourbon whiskey kind of aroma too. A touch of vanilla. A touch of that sweetness is coming through. Maybe the spice in the rye. I'm not actually too familiar with rye, but yeah, let's dig in. Coffee does come through on the palate. Wow, that's quite nice. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, it goes on and on. That's really nice, yeah. Up front, a nice spike of that bourbon. Or whiskey, rye. Spicy, yeah. I can definitely see that this is maybe a rye whiskey. I'm personally not too familiar with that, so I do have to investigate rye whiskey, I guess. It's always good that you train your palate, so always look out for descriptors that you might see in beer and just search them out. Eat some more tropical fruits, eat some more foods, eat some more, smell some more flowers, you know, do anything you can to develop your palate. And I do have to get more into rye. Blind, I would guess this is probably whiskey, something like a little bit more hot, but nice kind of spicy, bourbony whiskey kind of quality in here. A nice creamy kind of coffee flavor. Yeah, almost like a cappuccino. A little bit of sweetness like that. A little bit of sweet coffee kind of flavor, but then it hits hard with this kind of richness, rich roasted malt, dark chocolate coming through. Vanilla pops out. Really, wow. A really auspicious brew from Lagunitas. I'm very impressed. If they brewed more beers that are barrel aged and this good, that'd be very impressive. Yeah. You know what? So strange. I'm already reminded of KBS because I just recently reviewed that. And it's a coffee barrel aged Imperial Stout. And I like this beer more. Wow. The coffee flavor lingers on very well. The whiskey character is very well integrated into this beer. It's dark and roasty. The flavors really complement each other very well. That kind of creamy, sweet, kind of a sweet black, dark or black coffee combined with a rich kind of roasty malt and dark coffee, chocolate flavor. Really nice, wow. Nice spike up front, which again, KBS had. But somehow the beer is just more combined to me, more harmonious of a beer. Slightly more than KBS. This actually is really close to KBS, wow. That's really strange, especially this year's KBS. This year's KBS, I remember just reviewed it, being specifically quite spiky on the bourbon character, and then a little bit more harmonious on the coffee flavor. This beer does that too, but I guess I just like the flavors more, yeah. Mouthfeel for 12% is actually pretty light. I'd say medium minus. Reminds me a little bit of Coffee Framingham, and that beer I believe is around 10%. But yeah, this is delicious stuff, yeah, really nice. I almost get a little bit of licorice anise bitterness on the back end. Really drinkable, nice kind of creamy kind of coffee flavor. Yeah, very enjoyable stuff, yeah. People chasing for KBS, definitely chase after this instead. It's a better price too. This beer for me was around $11. I believe some people are paying somewhere towards $9, $10. One of the better deals for a barrel-aged Imperial Stout out there for a bomber. That's incredible. Sierra Nevada recently put out their, I guess last year, put out their barrel-aged Narwhal. That was, for me, about $21. This at $11, great deal. Awesome stuff. As for rating, I believe I gave KBS a 96. So this beer, just a little bit more creamy, a little bit more cohesive on its goal of having a coffee flavor combined with a rich roasty stout with that spike of bourbon up front and then that vanilla calming down the beer, smoothing it out. Really awesome stuff. This beer is getting 97 from me. Highly recommended. Guys, let me know what you guys think you've had this beer before. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.